Hi everyone, I'm Bill Hanvey, President and CEO of the Auto Care Association, and here's some of the latest industry news. On February 20th, 2026, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled 6-3 that the President does not have the authority under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, or IEEPA, to impose tariffs, eliminating the fentanyl-related and reciprocal IEEPA tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China. However, Section 232 auto parts, steel, and aluminum tariffs remain in effect. The case now returns to the U.S. Court of International Trade to determine potential remedies, including refunds. Following the ruling, President Trump issued a new temporary global tariff under Section 122 of the Trade Act of 1974. Initially set at 10% and later increased to 15%. For full details on what this means for your business, refund consideration, and next steps, visit the Auto Care blog. By now, you should have all heard the good news that the Repair Act was advanced by the Subcommittee on Commerce, Manufacturing, and Trade of the Energy and Commerce Committee. While this is a great next step for our industry, the work truly begins now as the bill moves to full committee. Our industry needs to continue to amplify its voice in support of the Repair Act by sending letters and through direct communication with your representatives. We highly encourage all of you, business owners, to sponsor a Right to Repair campaign to educate your staff and your customers. You can find all the information you need by clicking on the QR code on your screen or by visiting repairact.com. On the state side, state legislatures across the country are moving fast this year, and bills that directly affect your business's right to repair, part restrictions, data access, and more are advancing in real time. Auto Care is tracking these fights and engaging where it matters, but your voice as a local employer and constituent is something that no lobbyist can replicate. If you get a call or email from us asking you to contact your state lawmaker, please respond quickly. These windows are often narrow. When you hear from us, we'll tell you exactly who to contact, what to say, and why it matters. We have several important extended producer responsibility, EPR, deadlines quickly approaching, and it's critical that your business is prepared. The regulatory landscape continues to evolve, and compliance will require attention and action. I strongly encourage you to take advantage of the Auto Care Association's EPR Toolkit, which was built to help guide you through requirements and next steps. Make sure that your team is ready and positioned for success. Shifting gears to communities and collaboration, last week, a record 437 women attended the Women in Auto Care Conference in Fort Worth, Texas. If any of you have been on LinkedIn the past week, you will have seen the excitement and camaraderie. This community raised more than $120,000 for young women who are considering a career in our industry. Thanks to all of you who supported the event by sending staff and also sponsoring the event. The Auto Care Association has welcomed the Automotive Communications Council, ACC, as its newest community, bringing in a long-standing group focused on marketing and communications in the automotive aftermarket to join its 10 existing communities. The partnership will expand networking, learning, and professional development opportunities for members across the industry. Read the full press release on the Auto Care website for all details, and please, if you're a marketing or communications professional, get involved. This is where I started my first career engagement. So obviously I have a soft spot in my heart for ACC. In the month of March, I'll be working with our partners in Latin America at several key events, including the Mexican Aftermarket Congress, to champion the U.S. industry and continue our collaboration on data standards to increase product data efficiency from the top of Canada to the bottom of Argentina. Now, back on the home front, AutoCare Connect is approaching quickly. It's where our industry comes together to strengthen relationships, tackle today's biggest challenges, and shape what's next for the aftermarket. I encourage you to register and be part of the conversations that are driving real impact for your business and our industry. Don't miss this opportunity to connect, collaborate, and lead. And I'll see you there. On the staffing front, Donovan Ringo, our new Director of Grassroots and State Affairs, has hit the ground running. We could not be more happy with his acclamation to our team, and already he has made an impact at the state level by monitoring and commenting on several aftermarket parts bills that were introduced at the state level, and has helped arrange a visit by Senator Marshall from Kansas to visit our good friends at AVI, a member who conducts technician training. Grant McIntyre has been hired as a Director of Regulatory Affairs and junior attorney and started here at the Auto Care Association on Monday. Grant comes to us from the EPA and will be instrumental in our efforts to build relationships with agencies such as NHTSA, FTC, and the EPA. His policy expertise will be invaluable as more and more governmental interventions appear at your doorstep. At AutoCare, we continue to bolster our team and invest in the success of your businesses. We thank you for your continued support. Thanks for watching, everyone. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thanks, everyone.